Right. Hey guys. Hello. Hello. I decided not to do readings today, but instead I wanted to talk to y'all about mind parasites and mind control. Um and I think also what am I talking about? I think I'm talking about cleanses and stuff like that. Hold on real quick, y'all. Okay, yeah. Mind control causing loss of focus. Shit. Okay, sorry, y'all. Causing you to lose your focus. Um, Hello, Jill. Good morning. Y'all probably gonna hear me straightening up my room. I got a bunch of stuff. Yeah, self-destruction and lower vibrational behavior. And so I was just talking to my spirit guides about getting on the right path. You know, sometimes you have to continuously take yourself off of bad paths and put yourself on good ones, okay? Because if you notice, the parasites, like I said, the parasitic behavior, you know, and they calling you, they want to get you involved, they want you to think about it because parasites and mind control people, they want other people under the same mind control. We don't want to be on that mind control. We want to be focused on whatever it is that we need to focus on, whether or not it's business, whether or not it's relaxing, getting ready for Christmas, getting your living rooms ready for Christmas, getting, you know, just getting ready for the new year. So making sure that you get back on and stay on the correct path is very important. You know, and I am not a self-destructive person. I don't manifest with negativity. And so that's why I wanted to come and talk to y'all about the importance of cleanses. There's a lot of people that could use a cleanse right now. And it ain't me because I'm seeing things clearly. I'm seeing things very clearly. You can tell, let me tell you something, mind control parasites. And by the way, I've been working with Saint Expedite this morning. Saint Expedite is really good as far as helping you focus. Sorry guys, I woke up and I was kind of congested this morning, which is a sign. Okay, mind control parasites can get in your mind and totally throw your path off. And I know exactly what I'm talking about. If you on the wrong path, I don't care if you're a man, I don't care if you're a woman. If you are on the wrong path, I don't want to be on that path with you. Okay, so you know, I just don't. People have to focus. Now, the one thing I can tell you is that yes, chaos energy can be used. But I'm sitting here listening to I got up and I started listening to um damaged brain healing and nerve regeneration frequencies. Okay, mind parasites will damage the brain. Have you focused on a bunch of crap that ain't going to bring you nothing but confusion, unhappiness? It always does. I've never in my life been caught up in that kind of confusion. I've witnessed it over the past several years. And I'm just going to tell you, I already know how harmful it is, and people need to get and stay focused. So what I asked spirits to help me get focused on was getting on the correct path to where I want to go, because I feel that sometimes people, circumstances, and things can get you thrown off your path. No, you got to be focused. And so I'm focusing for real. Yeah. Yes, they get all ignorant. They get all like, it's like, what are you doing? Like what is this? And they're so caught up in their mind control. Hey Jen, hello. Yeah, they are so caught up in their mind control. I'm telling you, and it's crazy. I refuse to allow somebody to drag me into that either. Y'all better get on your right path. That's why people don't get nowhere in life. That's why people stay where they at, unsatisfied with what they're doing, because you have parasites. And see, I can't cleanse a person that don't want to admit that they have a problem. I can't cleanse a person that doesn't see the problem. So unfortunately, that's the issue with our family members and the people that we care about. They continue. You can just feel it in the air. You can feel it, and I'm sorry. I don't want to help anybody that doesn't want to be helped. I don't want to, spend a whole bunch of my energy, because, and I was looking at a video this morning that was talking about how the church failed everybody. Well, of course they did. Of course they did. I mean, they can provide you comfort, they can be a stepping stone, but to be honest with you, they're not helping. They're not really helping people, because people are confused, people are caught up, frustrated. They're constantly watching me and doubting me, but then again, they don't realize that I am correct about what I am saying to you. I am totally correct. Get on your correct path. I know that I am. Okay, I had to do a blockbuster this morning, meaning remove all of those negative subconscious blockages, whatever. I don't care. I manifested everything that I wanted to manifest. I manifest everything that I want to manifest with ease, and without fear and doubt. I ain't got to argue with nobody. It's mine. I don't have to see. That's the problem. Some of these people are arguing over what you got to fight for it for. You ain't got to. You shouldn't even have to fight for nothing. What you fighting for is, if it's yours, it's yours. If it's yours, it's yours. So what you arguing and fighting for? And I don't want to be involved. I don't want to be involved with self-destructive people. Self-destructive people are factually under mind control right now. Factually. And just going and going and going and going and going and going and going. Boy, they going full throttle ahead. Did y'all know this? Full throttle, just and just they go to sleep with it. They wake up with it. Hey, I don't want to be involved, because I already know what that stuff does to people. I know what I manifest, and I know how I manifest it. I ain't trying to be involved in nobody's confusion, because at the end of the day, you have to learn how to put things into perspective. I mean, seriously. I'm gonna be burning me some mugwort. If it's been more than a year since you've had a cleanse, you probably need another one. If you're somebody that is predisposed to that kind of self-destructive behavior, then you got to check yourself before you wreck yourself. And see, I'm not nobody's, I can't force nobody to do nothing. Cause you know, I don't deal with them kind of clients. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not gonna beg you to do it. If you don't want to do it, then the door is open for opportunity and space. But y'all got to get out of that negativity. Just talking about it. Focus on something nostalgic. Focus on something good. Quit focusing on negative. I don't care about what negative people are doing right now. You got, I mean, seriously, I don't care about negativity right now. Yeah, I'm over here straightening up my room. I got to take a bunch of my apothecary bottles downstairs because I was doing some work up here. Meaning, whenever I'm doing work up in my room, that means that I feel like it is like a spiritual war for your mind. I don't want nothing to do with it. I ask Spirit to clear my head today, clear my head of all that trash. No trash welcome. So I'm going to be doing some straightening up and organizing today as much as possible. Okay, because it just is not good. I may come back and do some readings though, with the Witch's Wisdom deck. People need that wisdom. I'm gonna take me some Robitussin today because it's in the air, you know, and a lot of people that just don't get it, they can't check themselves. It's like, hun, you need to realize that what I'm saying to you is correctamundo, and you need to get out of that energy and get off of that path. That path is going to take you to some kind of destruction. And that's how self-loathing continues, because you stay on that path and then you look up and you say, what was I doing? Why was I doing that? Right? And you'll say that to yourself. And then you end up hating yourself because you've been done missed something. The whole week done went by. The whole week or the whole day. Don't waste a day on negativity. Quit wasting your days and your nights on negativity. Okay, and we got to transmute it to positive. This is one of the reasons why a lot of women and a lot of men as well, they tend to just kind of stick to themselves. You know, I want to be alone right now. I don't want to be around nobody that's, nah. You know, I don't need to talk about negative people. I don't need to talk about negativity. I don't care. I'm not trying to get its attention. I'm not trying to get negativity's attention. No, no, no. You know, so you got to be responsible for your own brain. And I do believe that there is a considerable amount of brain damage that people can do to themselves or that they already have. You know, you can regenerate your brain. Because I had to do some stuff to help me focus, you know, like, because it's like an OCD thing. If anytime you getting up every day and you stuck on the same negativity for days and days and days, I don't even want to waste a day on it. Why waste any amount of your day on something that don't serve your purpose? I don't have to argue with anybody. I don't have to argue with anybody and convince anybody that I'm deserving of what I get, because I'm going to get it anyway. Nobody can tell me, you know, I would never convince myself that somebody done told me that I don't deserve what I'm supposed to get. But see, I'm a business owner. I'm an entrepreneur. And then also I manifest with witchcraft. So I gotta be focused. And it ain't about it's kind of like when you practice the craft, what ends up happening is that you do the work and you move on and you don't even think about that crap. You don't even think about that crap. Now, if you doing somebody greasy or dirty, then people may have the right to send you some bad stuff. Maybe they do, maybe they don't. Okay, because they may feel that you're negatively affecting them, but otherwise get on the right path, because so many people are going down a self-destructive path of unhappiness. You can see it coming, just very unhappy. And I don't, y'all, I'm sorry. I don't know if these people are with the Jehovah's Witness church, like I said, because Jehovah's Witnesses, the reason why I always bring them up is because every holiday it's some drama. And I'm not and Jehovah's Witnesses do not celebrate holidays. I think that out of all of the religions, Jehovah's Witnessing was the most traumatizing, dealing with people that believe in what they believe in. So if you and I feel like I don't know. I feel like they want to dumb us down anyway. The church has turned against people. That's the problem. It may be, it may have been a good thing at one point in history, but now it's not, because they want you to be focused on negativity, on their negativity, on somebody else's negativity. I can't do it. And, shit, I forgive myself for whatever it is that I did yesterday, the day before that, the day before that. So I ain't about to stay stuck in that. Nobody deserves to just stay stuck in some kind of damn loop cycle of ignorance and stupidity. No, I mean, literally, when you don't wake up day after day after day after day after day. Now, if it's something that you have to do for a living, hey, respect other people's way of manifesting. I personally can tell you that manifesting the way that I do, it manifests more. But then again, if you're not ready for that, I'm not going to force you. I don't force it on nobody. If you want to be in confusion, headaches, insomnia, I slept just fine last night. I think I went to bed at probably about 12 or 1. Got up at 8, 7 hours of sleep. That's good for me. Okay. I'm probably going to end up getting some more sleep after I get done cleaning up my room. But so I just, I don't even, I can't. And then to just sit there, I guess you could say that it is the same thing as watching an extremely negative movie. You know what I'm saying? I don't sit and watch Boys in the Hood over and over again. I ain't about to do it. The work that I do is respected, period. And I don't even like that. Oh God, it feels like it just feels like chaos just being all over the place. Got to ground yourself. I know I'll be outside grounding myself today. Seriously. And you know what? It's kind of chilly outside today, but I go out there even when it's cold. So, I don't know. Like I just and so when you look at the magical correspondences of Wednesday, today is Wednesday, which means that it's hump day, right? Let's look at the magical correspondences with the day with Wednesday. The battle is getting those parasites out of your mind. Okay, so Wednesday is named for Woden himself, although the Romans called it Dies Mercury. This is a day associated with the color purple, the planet Mercury, and the metal quicksilver, which is also called Mercury. Okay, so Mercury, Athena, yes, Odin, Hermes, La, is gods associated with Wednesday. Plants such as aspen trees, lilies, lavender, and even ferns. Business and job related issues, communication, loss and debt, traveling, and journeys, okay, are all tied into Wednesday. This is a good day to do working to open up lines of communication, especially if your actions are preventing you from being an effective speaker or listener. Go someplace new or return to an old favorite stomping ground. Step up your game and settle up your accounts. Okay? And the last thing that anybody needs is just the negativity. I don't even want to hear about no negativity. And if I do hear about it, I'm gonna deal with it swiftly and quickly and throw it somewhere. I don't want to deal with it, and especially if it's somebody else's negativity. Okay, business, the arts, the magical associations of Wednesday. Business, the arts, chance, creativity, fortune, debt, transportation, wisdom, healing, communication, contracts, music, and education. That's today. Yesterday was war, courage, rebellion. Today, I don't have nothing to do with no war. War for what? What you fighting over it for? Whatever. What's mine is mine, and that's it. If it belongs to me, if it's meant for me, and I know that my guides and my gods and my angels are gonna bring that to me, I don't have to argue or prove nothing to nobody. No, thank you. That's a weakness. That's when you're doing weak-minded stuff. I'm sorry. And this is the reason why I manifest a lot. And a lot of other people don't manifest hardly anything. They stay struggling. I have a client case that I'm working on right now. And I have to stay focused on that. Then I also have a couple of cleansing clients that are coming up. You just got to do what's responsible. That's why I asked Spirit today. I said, make sure that I am on the right path of righteousness and prosperity, abundance, healing, success. I don't want nothing to do with nothing that's going to bring me a loss at all. And those are just the facts. And people need to start learning that when you kicking it with lower vibrational people, you're going to manifest less. You're going to manifest less. You're going to manifest confusion. You're going to be angry. You're going to be confused. Dark Goddess, all of my contact info is below in the video description box. You can either text me. Typically, what my clients do is they just go to my website and schedule their appointments, though. Okay, because your spirit guides will guide you to me. So I let the spirit guides do all that. I do. I don't try to manipulate it. I cast out my stuff. Well, I open up the roads, I set my intent, and then spirit guides take over from there when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, what I do. Mm-hmm. Hey, Keita's World. And that's male or female. This is not just women stuff. This I ain't just talking to the women, to the men too. For the men too. You know, if you start to feel and think the way that I do, you're not thinking like a woman. You're just thinking like a wise person. Now, I have noticed that there are some people that get paid to dumb down others. Jamila doesn't. A lot of y'all, a lot of these rappers that you see out here, people like the baby. Why would he name himself that? You didn't. Did y'all see that old Danny Lee debacle? Why would you go after a man that calls himself the baby? And then surprised when he act up. Are we shocked or surprised? He gets paid to dumb down the masses of black people. So he's really just acting, trying to, yeah, and it's ignorance, man. It is, it's ignorance. Yo, I'm telling you. You know, I'm using some of the same slang, but I ain't doing the same thing. Because these people be doing some crazy stuff all the time, just involved in some crazy mess. Crazy mess. No, thank you. That's why I'm over here getting it cleaned up. I almost got my whole little area cleaned up over here. I'm a vacuum too. And if you caught up in negativity, I'm not going to let you send it to me just to let people know, because I notice people want to get you involved. I got a phone call this morning from a troll, want me to get involved, you know, telling me where to find shows and involving some crazy stuff. I don't want to hear that crap. I don't. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to be involved. I don't care. The change starts with you. Now, I already know that this morning is going to be some folks talking about me on YouTube. Good. Let them talk. I ain't got to listen. Let them talk. It is what it is. I'm going to sit here and grab me a sandwich in a minute here when I get done straightening up. And I'm going to relax, man. I think I'm done listening to this particular frequency that I'm listening to. I'm going to listen to some a focus frequency for about 10 to 20 minutes. You know, it's all about your focus. And I ain't got to sit up here and just, I'm focusing. I'm just living life. But that path that just kind of, you don't have no interruptions. You letting somebody else interrupt your frequencies, you failing. I really like this quantum focus to increase your focus and your memory. Yes. Let me turn off this other one. Oh, shoot. You know what, y'all? See, that just made me remember. I got to call and get my glasses replaced. get forgetful. You get to focusing on stuff like that. You forget stuff. You know, that's the whole point, is to be a parasite in your mind. I just wouldn't be doing or seeking attention from groups of people that ain't going nowhere in life either. I'm sorry. If you're doing anything to seek attention or approval from a bunch of people that ain't going nowhere in life, you the problem and not them. You're the problem. Don't focus on and I don't. You think I care about proving something to people that said something crazy to me? That's how you know your enemy got you. I gotta prove something to you. No, I ain't gotta prove nothing to you. Only person you owe is yourself. Prove it to yourself. What you gonna prove to yourself? See, that's a that and you know what? People say, well, don't listen to the woman, she's stupid. Well, then you know what? Don't listen to me then. Keep listening, keep listening to the ignorance then. I don't want to spend 5 minutes a day on it. I didn't want to spend 5 minutes yesterday on it. The people are constantly trying to seek attention and validation from people that don't mean them no good. Who cares about what they like? I don't get it. I understand the need to floss, but if the same negative, repetitive behavior comes out of that, it's not going to change. You got to ask God to grant you. That's the one thing I do believe in that Bible. Ask God to grant you the serenity for things that you cannot change. But there are a lot of things that you can change. You can change your health. You can change your relationships with people. You can change your relationship with yourself. You can change all of that. You can change your health. You can change your financial situation. Seriously. And when you ride in the wave, because there's so many different shifts that are happening. And I felt it this morning, but when you ride in that wave, you got to know what path you're taking. That's what it's all about. That's what life is. It's a path. And when you take a path that's going to lead you to self-hatred and self-loathing, then that's exactly what you're going to continue to manifest. Is negative things into your life. Let's just keep it all above. You're going to continue to manifest negative things when you're focused on negative things. You are not going to focus what you want. You are not going to manifest the things that you want. That lower vibrational stuff, it's lowering your frequencies. It's destroying your mental. This is all a trick of the mind. There is no physical slavery anymore. There's mental slavery. And as long as your mind is enslaved in something, man, what you gonna manifest? You're gonna, I don't care what they say, because like I said, all money ain't good money. Ow. Did I just do that? Wow. Okay. Let me make sure that I get this vacuum, because I broke something yesterday and I stepped on the glass, y'all. So I need to vacuum this whole area. I gotta vacuum my area rug, my little wolf rug and stuff. Yeah, you gotta get it together. I mean, you can get somebody's attention doing something negative, but what about getting somebody's attention doing something positive? And guys, you know what? When I start going on my ghost excavations and stuff, I don't know if I want to do them on this channel. It's some people I don't even want them seeing me do anything because they want to make sure you do something else. They don't have no respect for what I do. They don't have no respect, but you should respect. You should, but you don't. Because you respect being a thug, being a gangster. That's what you respect. See what I'm saying? And you can't respect that. So why would you respect that? There's nothing to respect about something that brings people to self-destruction. But you know, there's a lot of human beings that are hell bent on self-destruction. And I'm sorry, I happen to like life. I will tell you, there's some people that just don't like life in general. Not really. You know, they really don't like life. Because if they liked it, they wouldn't take it for granted. You take everything for granted. And communing with jealous people is a weakness. But trust me, I don't get jealous. But you communing with the jealous people. Jealousy is a weakness. And don't believe it when if they say I'm jealous because I got blindsided. It's not jealousy. It's called I got blindsided. But at the end of the day, I'm focused on what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay, big facts. Yes, yes. That I mean, it when you end up on that path, and then it's like, oh, and then and it just and I've caught them. I've caught them playing frequencies in the back of their shows and stuff. They play all these frequencies because they want to get your mind caught up in that parasitic stuff. And that's how the demon gets you for real, because the demon it makes up all of the parasites or a part of its body, make it look like you're having fun or it's having fun, and then when you get into it, you realize that, hey, this ain't no damn fun. What am I doing? This ain't no fun. Up, I done went down the wrong path again. Then you got to put yourself back on the same path. But see, if you, what happens is that you on your path, right? And then here comes another road that comes up, and then you decide to take that wrong turn. Next thing you know, that path is all confusing and dark. And if the further you go into that dark path, the more you're gonna get lost. So when you see yourself slipping into the darkness, you need to get it just up, wait. Let me hop back on this one. Where's this path going to? Oh, I see rainbows and salvation. Thank you. I see good luck and happiness. Thank you. I'll take that road. That's the road I want to take. I don't want to take no other road. And it ain't, you know what? It ain't gonna be too many people on that damn road either. But you know what? All those people that are going down that road, they like, ooh, I can already feel and taste the freedom and the salvation. You know, I've never been the type of person that needed a bunch of friends, and I don't need a lot of attention. That's why I don't mind my views being where they at. I don't even like a bunch of attention. I've always been somebody that's been very quiet and to myself. Never, and I never wanted to be famous either, and I'm still not. Even if a lot of people know about me, Even if a lot of people know me in my town, just treat me like a regular person. I don't want to be all that limelight and all that bullshit. Thank you. Just let me sit here and cloak myself for real. So y'all got to cloak yourself, get yourself some protection. That's one of the reasons why I invite y'all into the circle. Now, if you got something particular, if you got something really, really bad going on, that's gonna cause some stuff in your life, the circle wouldn't necessarily be enough. But that's you gotta have protection. You gotta be able to protect yourself too. You can't accept just any old energy. Can't do it. Okay. So, it and oh, there we go. I got some work to do to this. I'm just gonna give me another one though. Try not to play victim. I'm gonna tell y'all, playing victim is a very weakening thing. I always realize that when you have gotten yourself involved in some stuff, take responsibility. Say, hey, you know what? I did kind of get myself involved in that, but now I'm gonna step back. I'm gonna step away. I'm gonna digress and keep going towards my path. Okay, because people will throw your path off. Yes, they will. Okay, they'll put up obstacles. That's why you got to have your blockbusters. A lot of the stuff that they be doing can take an average person without witchcraft 6 months. 6 months. Don't nobody got no 6 months. We only got we barely got 6 minutes. That's why I'm working with Saint Expedite, because the parasites slow you down. They slow you down. I discovered that when, years ago, I discovered that just seeing, kind of the stuff that people do. And, once you get in your, I mean, I don't feel like you should waste any of your life with all that. But that's really for young folks. Young people make that mistake. Older people know better. That's why some of your grandmas, when it was a bunch of chaos going on, they were just humming in the kitchen. And they was in a good mood. They ain't got time for that mess. Don't nobody got time for that mess. And that's why they had a roof over your head. See, you got to look at the older people. See, what did they do to keep a roof over my head? And yeah, some of them may have been on, some kind of government assistance. I know that my grandmother, she worked for the government, basically. I guess it's the government. She worked for the U.S. Postal Service, okay, until she retired. So, the times have changed a whole lot. A lot of y'all have your LLCs. You got your sole proprietary, okay, and so it's don't nobody got time for that. And I think today I'm gonna take me a bath, y'all. I'm gonna take me a nice bath and dip this head for real. I gotta dip my whole forehead. I need some Florida water though. But sometimes, I mean, even sometimes you go to the ocean, you still ain't clean nothing out. Like did you realize you even go to the ocean, you ain't cleared nothing. You just, so just going to the ocean, or even sometimes taking a bath. I mean, you gotta learn how to meditate so that you can get your mind right, because that's why most people can't do what I do, because they mind ain't right for it. Okay. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. And then another thing is that, when once you do the work for the subconscious, then you can just kind of just exist and live. Once you done did the work on your own subconscious. This is how you're able to manifest whatever you want. You're not limited. You remove those limitations. Burning rosemary is really good for that too, to improve your focus, improve your memory, improve your concentration. And concentration. It's not like we just got to sit here and concentrate and go, we got to concentrate on it. No, you just flow. You concentrate on your normal flow. If you don't have a normal flow, then you need to develop it and create it. That's more positive, that's not harming you. Most of the stuff that people are doing is self-inflicted. You self-inflicting that injury upon yourself. Exactly. Expeditionary. Exactly. Yes, they do, Jennifer. They do want people out here confused. That's why they do things to try to make you jealous. And if you participating in that kind of activity, then you're lower vibrational. That's what, if you're doing things to make other people jealous. That's just like last year, and if you know that something is going to make something jealous and create something else, then why even do it? Now, I know that for me, I was planning on looking up on YouTube my Christmas tree for last year, because I'm sure that I got it on there, but I'm not trying to make nobody jealous. And if somebody does get jealous, I'm going to probably just, I don't know, just kind of ignore them, I guess. Especially if they don't mean nothing to you, who cares? Wasting your life and your time on meaningless people, meaningless spirits that make no sense. That's how you can tell that you get tricked. People can get tricked. Exactly. I've been working on myself. I know hard body since last night, anointing everything with olive oil. So you're right about the olive oil. I know today I'm gonna get the yoga in today. Get that yoga in. I've got considerably healthier since I've started doing yoga. It's very good for the body. It's very good for the mind, to calm the mind. But like I said, a lot of them is under mind control, that ignorant stuff, just staying in it day in and day out, thinking about it all the time, man. You got to get that stuff out your subconscious. And some people think that it's cute. They think that this is how life's supposed to be, but it ain't. Yeah, this is a really good frequency. It's called a quantum focus 13HZ. It's really, really good. I like to listen to this sometimes during my spiritual work that I'm doing, because I am doing spiritual work right now. You know what I'm saying? And like, it's worth it once you get to that point where you stop all of that stuff and you stop your mind from doing that. Then you start to reap the benefits. You start seeing the difference. You start feeling the difference. You start living in the difference. Oh, yes. I have a yoga app. I'll share the app. If y'all want to be my yoga buddy, y'all can. Let me go look and see what the let me see if I can get the link to the app. Ziana said, listen, we're not gonna call them a sector no more. Let's quit giving them important names like that, man, because that encourages them. Saying that they're a sector, and no, it's just a bunch of people doing stuff that lower vibrational stuff is what I call it. Lowered vibes. A lot of them people just watching those videos to see if somebody gonna say something about me, because they trying to figure out how I did it. I did it by staying focused. I did it by not focusing on that stuff all the time. I ain't never been focused on stuff like that. And that's why witches use our gazing balls and stuff like that, because it helps you to, I imagine myself just kind of living my life that doesn't involve drama or confusion or fear and doubt. Because anytime you trying to prove something, or you arguing with somebody, it's because you scared and you have doubt. That's why you arguing with them. You trying to convince them of something. You ain't gonna be able to change that. You ain't gonna be able to change nobody but yourself. Just end up making your circumstances not good. And then a lot of people will do that, and then they'll blame other people. I don't want to talk to you because you called. So I ain't did nothing to you. People get mad at me and say I caused something. How did I cause something? You made the choice and the decision to involve yourself in stuff like that. You did. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That's the main reason why I keep to myself and I just do my readings for real. I don't want nobody's drama. I don't want no family drama. Don't call me with no drama, gossip, all this stuff. Yeah, I know. I learned how to wake up every day and not focus on folks that's trying to kill me. I learned how to do that, yo. They trying to kill you, man. They creating art pieces to try to hurt other people's feelings. Like, just it's disgusting, and they are trying to kill you. You know what I'm saying? I noticed that for like the past year, somebody been trying to kill me of a broken heart. It's like, are you kidding me? Hmm. Don't test me because I'm a pass. I'm gonna get a full pass every time, for real. And I'm gonna wish peace and blessings for everybody in the circle, family, friends, especially my children, my grandbaby. That they can, just stay focused too. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's important to do that. Otherwise, you'll let them parasites take over your freaking mind, and the next thing you know, you doing everything that you hate. Everything that you hate is happening to you. That you're the only person that's really responsible for that at the end of the day. And if you can't catch yourself, then you probably need some help. I'm telling you, that's how I've been doing it for years. You know what I'm saying? Let me show y'all my work real quick. You know what I'm saying? I got Saint Expedite. He got his glass of water, and I got stuff popping. You know what I'm saying? Like, you and then you bask in the ambience of your work. And you gotta get away from that negativity, man. Chances are, if you watching me, is meant for me to pull you away from negativity. Because negativity is gonna kill you factually. You need to have negativity 5% per year, negativity, not 50%, 5%. And that goes for anybody, or police officers or doctors or nurses. I mean, they're the ones in the front line, the emergency responders. They have to keep themselves cleansed. And a lot of them don't. That's why they end up going out there doing stuff. That's why we got all these trials and verdicts and stuff happening right now. And it's fair because you made the decision to connect yourself with that energy, but you didn't protect yourself, and you didn't check yourself before you wreck yourself. I hate to act like Miss Goody Two Shoes, but I mean, days and days and days and days and days and weeks and weeks and weeks and months and months and months, years and years and years. Free yourself from that madness. Hey, y'all, I got my little area cleaned up over here. I just got a vacuum, so I'm gonna get up out of here. Y'all make sure y'all get scheduled this week. I know I'm preaching to the choir. I'm gonna do a cleanse on myself. Actually, I already did. I just needed a little cleanse, and I already did and burned the petition. Yeah, Ziana, let's call that crap the unmentionable, seriously. Because a lot of them don't know that they're agents for these demons and parasites. A lot of them don't know that. Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. As soon as I got away from negativity, when I got over to Kansas, I got pregnant with Jacob shortly after that, and I remember just like over a year or two, just without any negativity. Oh God, I was so happy. I got up every day. I did what I had to do every single day. Everything was done. You stay caught up in negativity, it is more difficult. But I don't function well under negativity, and I don't function under negative reinforcement. I really don't. So I don't get that. I don't understand this. We're gonna call that the unmentionables from here on out. It's 11:11, I think. Yep. So I think today, you know what? I might have to wait a few days for that. I think a little bit later on, I'm gonna talk about vision boards. Like I said, right before I manifested this house, when I was in the hotel room, I had all of my vision board stuff, and so I had a picture of a house. It wasn't this house. I didn't know it would end up being this house, but I had a picture of a house. I had my candles, my tea lights, and I would just focus on that and focus on helping the people and healing the people that I was supposed to heal, and the money just manifested quite easily. So you got to understand what is required for real manifestation, karma free manifestation too. Yeah, I can come on here and start a channel to where I'm just gonna do fuckery all day, every day. But what's the karma? What's the karma for all that? Probably death and sickness. That's really what the Toyota Corolla is about. It's mainly a mind thing. I'm gonna do my brew on my stove today. I got plenty of lemons, plenty of limes. Boil them lemons and limes, boil those. And you know what helps? See, a lot of people, they only do the onion socks for when they sick. No, you can do them onion socks to purify and cleanse your blood. Okay, that's what I have my generational unhexing people that's trying to become generationally unhexed, putting them onions in your socks at the bottom of the feet, because the bottom of your feet, I believe in reflexology, governs over all of the organs in your body, including the brain. So anything that touches the feet is going to reach the bloodline, is going to reach every area of your body. You know, only time I go into the realms of hell is to bring somebody's soul up out of there. And I don't really like doing that. I get pissed. I don't like having to go to the realm of hell to pull somebody the hell up out of there. But when that's pretty much what I do when I do the cleanses. You get an exorcism incantation. You get a good talking to. Look, you need to do this. You need to do that. You need to do this. You need to do that. Make sure you do it. Okay. So we got a lot of heightened energy right now. And it's important to unblock yourself. Then you'll start to realize, okay, now I'm doing things that I really enjoy doing. Now I feel higher in vibration. Now I feel almost orgasmic. You just feel good. Okay. That's the one thing. That's one of the reasons. That's one of the things that made me famous was the cleanses. Because what they do is they just make you feel good. You manifest more. You manifest better health. Yelling and screaming and raging and giving somebody else the power over you is not going to clear you. It's not. In fact, it'll make it worse. And then next thing you know, 2, 3, 5 years from now, you ain't where you really want to be. And who else do you have to blame but yourself? And then those other people, because I'm gonna tell you, in a couple of years, I'm gonna be at that lake house. People that are under mind control, they under it right now. They talking crazy about Jamila too. Listen, in a couple of years, I'm gonna be at that lake house. I'm gonna cam up one day and be like, I'm in my house, I'm home. And they're gonna be like, what? But we talked about her. Hey, while you was sitting around 2, 3 years doing that, I was doing something else. Even though I commented on it, hey, I wasn't thinking about it all the time. I had everything in my vision, and everything that I did led up to to manifesting that, and that's why I manifested it. The reason why you're confused about how I did it is because you was wrapped up in confusion. And trust me, the parasites is always bragging about their damn views. Don't matter if you got views when you literally, like, okay, we all know that we were created out of primordial nothingness, right? But that was a very complicated creative process. Nothing from nothing leads to nothing. It took a lot of energy into making the universe and into making us and making, and that's God frequency and God consciousness. You know what I'm saying? I'm serious about that. I ain't, and I'm gonna tell you something. If I told you that you, because I said that to somebody last night, I said you ain't going nowhere ever in life. Prove me differently then. Prove me wrong then on what I'm saying. Certain folk ain't did it in 5 years. I don't think they ever gonna do it. And you know what? My grandma, I never forget my grandma, because when I dropped it, because I dropped out of high school, y'all, to work. At 16, I dropped out, right? I didn't get my GED until several years later. And my grandma, she looked at me one day. I said, Grandma, I said, I'm gonna get my GED. My grandma said, you ain't gonna do nothing. I was like, Grandma, what you talking about? She said, you ain't gonna do it. You keep saying that you ain't gonna do it. And then when she said it, it made me do it. Even and then I became determined to do it. So she wasn't trying to be negative. She was trying to teach me something, and she did. She motivated me. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, the golden standard is to at least have a high school diploma, whether or not it's from homeschooling. When you get your GED, you basically homeschool. That's typically what people that are homeschooled do. They go and they take the GED test. When your parents homeschool you, when you old enough, you go and take the GED test. Okay, that way that's your high school certification, because those are the things to that's the basics of being accepted. And school ain't necessarily about what you learn, it's about your ability to focus and concentrate. That's what it's all about. It ain't really about, but you can learn some really good things in school. I was watching a really boring lecture the other night. Fell asleep listening to it, but it was a lot of information about quantum physics and all that stuff. I used to want to be, that was one of my career choices, which was a college professor. You know what I'm saying? I don't think I would want to teach high school. I'd rather teach college, or either what's the name of that one area study they got in some high schools? It's not home economics. It's another one. Theory, logic, science. Science. I would really do a good job at teaching science, and because science goes into a lot of the quantum physics and a lot of the things to help you start to think about things and theorize things. And it's okay to have your own ideas. But when your own ideas are not manifesting the things that you want, then there's a problem. So a lot of people right now manifesting everything that they don't want. Why do you think that is happening? So right now the world is in chaos. I can tell you that right now. I ain't even gonna bother to look at the news because I already know it's bad news. People making the wrong choices. I already can see the news. I don't need to watch it and revel in it and dwell on it. You know. Yeah. So it's the world is in chaos right now, just total chaos. Mm-hmm. You right about that. I was looking at a movie about the Toyota Corolla. It is on this one channel, this one website. And these people was going crazy. I said, this is a crazy ass movie. Like it was the depths of the darkness of the mind that this whole fear is bringing, but it's actually supposed to bring you freedom. So a lot of people will say, well, what does that mean, Jamila? Does that mean that I'm going to die? No, there's only a 1 in a billion chance, really. A 1 in a million. That's a 1 in a million chance. So more than likely, you gonna still be here once all this passes. A lot of people just like it's the end of the world. I'm ready to give up. No, it ain't the end of the world. This is just the beginning. So this is a nice frequency, but I'm done listening to it. Yes, y'all. So happy Yule to everybody. Make sure that y'all get into my Yule circle. You stay in the energies of Yule, you're going to manifest whatever the hell you want. But some people manifest in their worst nightmare. And maybe you like nightmares. I do. I like scary movies, but I like to watch it on TV. I don't want to live within a scary movie. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Okay, and then also we got Neptune. Now, I'm gonna tell y'all about Neptune real quick. Neptune is gonna manifest either your biggest dreams or your worst nightmares. You got to make the choice of which one you gonna manifest. Do you want the illusion or do you want to manifest something real? So Neptune can help you manifest something real, but how you gonna get there? negative intentions and trying to hurt somebody else. That's going to lead to you being hurt with negative things happening. Facts. You have to go into hermit. Hermit mode doesn't mean, oh, I'm all alone. Sometimes you do have to be alone because everybody else may be on some bullshit. The hermit means I can see what's happening over there and around me, but guess what? All those energies, I'm able to deal with it and still manifest. Okay. We've been doing rituals with Lakshmi for the circle too. So, that's basically what it is. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people in the circle been saying, oh, it's been so easy manifesting money. And I've been feeling like my luck is better. Because I know the other day I had some very good luck. Even though it looked like bad luck, it was actually good luck. It was like, oh my God, I'm so lucky. But negative people are going to take that as a negative. No, it ain't no negative. If nothing tragic happened, it wasn't a negative, it was a positive. Your spirits had your back. So now I saw this video on Facebook of this woman that cut up some sponges and she added some fabric softener. She was trying to make her fabric softener stretch for several months or something. And it's like, okay, come on, fabric softener is what is that, like 10? I guess if you want to save $10. But a lot of people was pissed off about it. It's a big thing right now because it's been causing fires to happen in people's dryers. So I looked at a video and then the lady was like, I'm so lucky we woke up to the whole house filled with smoke. It was a fire inside of her dryer from trying to be cheap and save money. That ain't really how money works. It ain't. So, lesson to the person, you should have just invested in them dryer sheets. You'd have been okay. They only you can get them for $1 at the Dollar Tree. I mean, I usually get the Gain or either the Downy or either, they make that stuff with fire safety. Evidently something was up with that to where it causes fires or something. That's what this lady said. Now I don't know, but all I know is that I ain't even never thought about doing that to save $5 a month, because your dryer sheet's probably gonna last you at least a month. So I don't know. All right, y'all. I'll catch y'all later. Have a good Wednesday. Hit the thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see y'all later. Peace and love to y'all. Bye-bye.